So algebraic substitution is when you take a number and you replace a variable with that number. And you can see in this problem, we're told several things. We're told we've got this function g of x, and it's equal to x squared minus 9x. We have another function, h of x, and that's even bigger. And thirdly, we have this function called f of x, and it's some combination of the two of those things. And on top of that, as if that's not enough, we want f of negative 3. So at its heart, this is a substitution problem where we're going to take that x and replace it with negative 3. Let's see how that works. F of negative 3, according to the equation in green, is just going to be g of negative 3 minus 2 times h of negative 3. See how I replaced all those x's with negative 3's? Great. Let's figure out what these things are. Well, I'll do the red one first, g. This is going to be, remember what g of x is. It's x squared, or negative 3 squared, minus 9 times negative 3. Okay, so that's what the g portion of this is. And now let's do the h portion. Okay, I've got minus 2 times h. Well, what's h of negative 3? That's going to be negative 3 squared plus 8 times negative 3. And looks like I've got to make room for a minus 6 here. It's getting hard to read. Hold on. Let's just let's move this over there. It's a little nicer. Okay. So if you look at what I did, everywhere there's an x, I put negative 3 in its place. And the equation in red is g of x. The equation in orange is h of x, or 2 times h of x. So what I'm going to do now is actually go through all the order of operations involved in solving this thing. You may get a little mixed up with the negatives, so just hang on. First of all, negative 3 squared. Do not type negative 3 squared into your calculator. I know you guys can do 3 times 3. Okay, 3 times 3 is 9. Now what's negative times negative? Remember what negative 3 squared is. That is negative 3 times negative 3, which has to give you a positive number, first of all. Negatives cancel out, and that's going to be 9. Okay, so be careful about your calculators, because if you do the parentheses wrong in your calculator, it will tell you negative 9. Calculators are idiots. They don't really know what they're doing. You got to be careful with those parentheses. So what we have here, and I'll keep this in red just so we can see where these things are coming from. We've got 9 minus 9 times negative 3. Well, that's going to be plus 27. Okay, and let's do the second part. I'm going to keep that 2 on the outside for now while I sort through this. Negative 3 squared, we already sorted that out. That's 9. Plus 8 times negative 3, that is minus 24. And I still have that minus 6. Okay, so we keep on going. Let's simplify these as much as we can. And maybe break out a calculator just to make sure you don't do something wrong. 9 minus 24 minus 6. Okay, that is negative 21. And this one over here, 9 plus 27, should be able to do that. That's just 36. Okay, so here's the question. Actually, I don't think we're done yet. Let's keep simplifying. This one I'm just going to keep as 36 for now. This one over here, I'm going to simplify. Negative 2 times 21, that's plus 42. The negatives cancel out. 2 times 21 is 42. So in the end, I've got 36 plus 42 equals 78 from the looks of it. And there we are. Okay, that's one way you could have done this. You could have come at this another way from the very, very beginning. You could have forgot the negative 3 part and just started with x's and said, look, f of x equals g of x minus 2h of x, right? Well, that is x squared minus 9x, right? There's g, minus 2 times x squared plus 8x minus 6. That's h, which equals x squared minus 9x. I'm getting rid of the parentheses now. Minus 2x squared minus 16x plus 12. I distributed the multiplication of that 2 on the outside of the parentheses. And now I'm going to combine like terms. So x squared minus 2x squared, negative x squared, Negative x minus negative 9 minus 16, 25, I think, minus 25x. And then I still have that plus 12. So that's f of x. And if I want, at this point, now I can stuff negative 3 in place of all the x's. You're going to get the same exact thing as before, all right?